Hello students, welcome back to your math classes. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. So students, today we have chapter number 7, which is factorization. So if you understood the previous chapter now, so this will be easy for you where we have to relate the whole chapter with the factors only. Okay. So now factors of algebraic expressions. You are familiar with factors of natural numbers. Given a natural number, you can write it as a product of its factors. For example, consider a natural number, say 24. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to find out the factors, and factor means a number which is divided by 24 without any remainder left out. You have a remainder only 0. In that case, if you have a remainder 0, it will be your factor of 24. So you have wait for a second. So we have the factors 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 18 and 24. So these are the factors of 24. Thus 24 can be written as the product of its factors in many ways, but it can be uniquely expressed as a product of its prime factors as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. These are the prime factors. First of all, I hope students you have remember what does mean by prime numbers. Prime numbers are those numbers which are not divisible by any number. You can say those numbers which are only comes in own table or divisible by 1 only. Okay, so next we have which is called prime factorization of 24. None of the prime factors can be split further as a product except of the product of 1 and itself. In a similar manner, if an algebraic expression is written as the product of numbers or algebraic expressions, then each of these numbers and expressions is called a factor of the given algebraic expression. So for if we have 7xy, so it means the factors of 7xy is 7x and y. This you in factorization of algebraic expressions, you can simply relate with it like that. Okay, you have to expand this form. For example, we have 7xy. It means 7 multiplied by x multiplied by y. Okay. Next, we have out of the above representation of 7xy as a product of its factors, 7 multiplied by x multiplied by y is said to be irreducible. So, from xy of as none of the factors as 7x or y can be further split as product of the factors, one is not shown as a separate factor of any term. Next, we have factorization. The process of writing a given algebraic expression as the product of two or more factors, it's called factorization. It is a process. Which process? Where we are writing a given algebraic expression as the product of two or more factors. Now, factors of a monomial, again you have to remember what does mean by monomial, where we have only one term. So in one term, this is our term 2ab square, so the factor are 2a 2 multiplied by a multiplied by b multiplied by b. So these are your terms, 2 multiplied by a multiplied by b multiplied by b. Okay, so the factors of 2ab are 1, 2ab, 2a, 2b, 2ab, b square, 2b square, 2ab square, ab square and 4. So what we are doing here, you have to make pairs of the factors. So 2ab, these are your factors here. Now 2a, 2ab, 2ab square. So in that way you can do your factors. Now consider another monomial, say 6ab. So 1 multiplied by 6ab, 2 multiplied by 3ab, 3 multiplied by 2ab, 6 multiplied by ab, a multiplied by 6b, 2 multiplied by 3b, 3a multiplied by 2. So what you have to do here now, you have to identify those numbers which can expand further to become 6ab. Now, so the factors of 6ab are 1, 2, 3, 6, ab, 2a, 2b. So I hope so student this is clear to you. Next we have, just like HCF of numbers, there is the greatest common factor GCF or the highest common factor SCF of monomials, which is defined as greatest common factor GCF. The greatest common factor of two or more monomials is the common factor having the greatest coefficient and the highest power of the variables. In the example considered above, out of the common factors 1, 2, AB, 2A, 2B, AB and 2AB is the greatest common factor. To find the GCF or two or more monomials, follow these steps. Find the SCF of the numerical coefficient of the given monomial. First of all, what you have to do, first you have to find out the HCF of it. Write each common literal with the smallest powers occurring in the given monomials. The product of the coefficients obtained in step 1 and the variables obtained in step 2 is the required GCF. Now, for example, let us find the GCF of the monomials 12x square y cube and 30x raised to the power 5 and y. So the SCF of numerical coefficient 12 and 30 is 6. Common literals with the smallest powers are x2 and y, which means the GCF of 12x square y cube and 30x raised to the power 5y is 6x square and y. 6x square y. Factorization of algebraic expression by taking out the highest common factor. So first of all, we understood by GCF, and now we are taking to understand this concept with the help of the highest common factor. If a given algebraic expression consists of monomials having common factors, then to factorize the expressions, follow these steps. Find the greatest common factor of all the terms monomials in the given expression. Express each term of the given expression as the product of GCF and the quotient when the term is divided by the GCF. So, use the distributive property of multiplication over here to write the given algebraic expressions as the product of the GCF and the quotient when the given expression is divided by the GCF. So, we understood this whole concept and the steps as well in the example. So, don't be confused if you not understand here. So now factorize the following algebraic expressions: 5x plus 20. So the GCF of two terms is 5x is 5 multiplied by x, 20 is 5 multiplied by 4. Now you have to check what are the common factors we have. So 5x plus 5 multiplied by 4. Here you have common 5x and 20s. X plus 4. Then GCF of the two terms 12x square and 7x is x. So 12x square is x multiplied by 12x and 7x is x multiplied by 7. So 12x square and 7x is equal to x multiplied by 12x minus x multiplied by 7. So x is common, which we have to take in outside the bracket, and 12x minus 7 we have. Okay. Next we have factorize 14x to the power 4, y to the power 3 and z to the power 2 plus 35xy to the power 2 z cube minus 28x to the power 2 y to the power 4 and z to the power 5. So the GCF of the three terms, these are your three terms, okay, is 7xy squared z square. Okay, how can you calculate it? Just take it out the LCM of it. You can find GCF is greatest common factor, right? So for 14 we have 2 multiplied by 7. For 35 we have 7 multiplied by 5, and 28 we have 7 multiplied by 4. So if I look at here, 7 is common in all of them. So we are taking 7 as the common factor. Next we have x, y and z common. So we have to take out these. Now factorization of algebraic expression when a binomial is a common factor. If an algebraic expression can be written as the sum of two or more expression having binomial as a common factor, then to factorize it, write the given expression as the product of the binomial and the quotient obtained dividing the given expression by this binomial. Okay? Now factorize this. So if you look at here, the value which are inside the bracket now are same. 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1. Just take out as it is. 2x plus 1. And those terms which are outside the bracket, make a term for them, and you can say make a expression for them. So x plus 5. This is your factors. Okay. Next we have 9x square plus 3y square, 5zx square. So again you have to take the same bracket value as it is, and the numbers, the values you have outside the bracket, just make an expression of that. Now factorize 3a plus 2b square minus 12a minus 8b. So in this case, what can you do? You have to find those numbers which are common in 12 and 8. So if you take 2 common out of it, no, you have to take out 4 out of it. So you will be having 3, wait, 3a, 2b. If I take out 4 outside, so I have 3a plus 2b minus 4 3s are 12a, 4 2s are minus 8b. So you have 3a plus 2b, 3a plus 2b and 3a plus 2b minus 4. This is your final answer because we have square here. Now find the greatest common factor of the following monomials. So 3x square, 18x square, obviously we all know the 3 is the common factor, then x is the common factor. Okay, so 3x is your GCF. In this we have only, we don't have 2 and 7, then in this we have x square and y, the greatest common factor. Now move forward to the next question. Factorize the following: 4x plus 24. So we can take x plus 6 and 4. Next we have 21x square minus, so this will be 3, 7 x minus 1x square. This will be your answer. Now factorize the following. So how can you factorize those numbers which are outside the bracket? Just make expression for it: x plus y and take the common bracket a plus. For this one, 2y 3x minus 4, you have to take 2y which is outside the bracket and minus x which is outside the bracket and take the common terms which are inside the bracket: 3x minus 4y. Next we have 4 minus 5x, 2x plus 5, 2x plus 5 plus 1 plus 5x minus 4x plus 2y plus. So if you see here, these are the common. 2x, no, these are not common. Okay, these two are common. So first we take 4 minus 5x and 5x minus 4. So just you have to do one thing. Take this common and the rest one you have to see which one is. So 2x square plus 2y square plus 1. So your term will be 5x minus 4, 2x square, sorry, not 2x square, only 2x. 2x plus 2y plus 1, 2x plus 2y plus 1. This is your final answer. Okay. Next we have factorization of algebraic expression by grouping the terms. So this is your term: 4x square plus 4xy plus 3x plus 3y, forming two groups of the first two terms. So first you have to take this to one group and this will be your one group. Now you have to find out the common factor between these two groups. So the first term you have 4x square plus 4xy. So in these two we have common 4x and inside we have x plus y. The next way 3x plus 3y. So this is, we have to take the common outside which is uncommon, sorry, common outside 3 and uncommon in the bracket. So x plus y is common and the number values we have outside the bracket which is 4x plus 3. So this is your final answer. Now factorize y square, 5y square plus 2y plus 10. Again we have to take two groups over here. Y plus 5, outside we have y, 2y plus 5. So we have y plus 2 and y plus 5. This is our answer. Next we have factorize 3a square x square plus ax square plus 2x plus 6. So now what we have to do, first we have to solve this question because we have a term and we have to make a group. So in this case we have three values. In between 3 we cannot make a group. If we have even numbers 4, 6, so we can take that, but before we have to convert it into 2. So it means 3a square x square plus 6a and ax square plus 2 is outside the 6. So how can we solve it? 3a x square plus 2 x ax square plus 2 and outside the bracket we have 3a and x. So ax square plus 2, 3a plus x. Now factorization of algebraic expression using the identities. I already told you these identities in your previous chapter. A plus b ka whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. A minus B whole square is A square minus 2AB plus B square, and AB plus A minus B is A square minus B square. If you till not understood these identities, so what you have to do, you have to first go through your previous chapter, understood these identities, and then come back to this chapter. Okay, now factorization of expressions which are perfect squares. So if we fulfill this identity, na, it means it is a perfect. So to recognize a perfect square trinomial, two of the terms must be square, such as A square and B square. There must not be any minus sign with A square and B square. The remaining term must be twice the product of A and B, which is 2AB, or its opposite minus 2AB. The following example illustrate the factorization of algebraic expression using these identities. So now you have this term x square plus 10x plus 25. So how can you find out, how can you put this term into your identity? So x is your A and 25. So 5 is your B. So how can you do this? X plus 5 whole square. This is your term. Okay. Next, factorize these. So first we have to solve it. 4 multiplied by x minus y whole square minus 24 x minus y z plus 36 z square. So first we have to solve this one, then this one and this. So 2 multiplied by x minus y whole square, 2 multiplied by 2x minus 1, and 6 multiplied by 6z plus 6z. This is your A, this is your B, and this is your 2AB. Okay, so 2 multiplied by x minus 4 whole square, which is 2 multiplied by 2 x minus y multiply 6z plus 6z square. 2 x minus y plus 6z square, 2 square x minus y plus 3z square. Factorization of expressions which are different of two squares. To factorize an algebraic expressions which is the difference of two squares, we use the identity a square minus b square, which is a plus b, a minus b. So in this, a is your 4 because 4 multiplied by 4 is 16, and b is your 3 because 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. So 4x plus 3y, 4x minus 3y is your answer. Now factorize x square minus y plus z square. So in this case, what you have to do, first you have to classify this one, y plus z and y minus z. So y plus z and y minus z, and this x is having outside. Now you have question number C. So in this you have to a plus c and b plus c, which means a square ac minus b square minus bc. So a square minus b square ac minus bc. A square minus b square is a plus b and a minus b, and c, the common term you have to take outside, a minus b inside. So in this case, what you have to do, these are a minus b, a plus b plus c, a minus b, a plus b plus c. Okay, in that way you have to solve. Now 4x square, 12xy, 9y and 16z square. 4x square means 2x square. 12xy means 2 multiplied by 2x multiplied by 3y. You just have to take this one. So this is a and this is b and this is 2ab. So you can solve this like this. After this, you have 16z square. So plus 3y square minus 4z square. Minus 4z square. So 2x plus 3y whole square and minus 4z square, which means a square minus b square. So 2x plus 3y plus 4z, 2x plus 3y minus 4z. So you can solve in this question in that way also. So now factorization of algebraic expressions as x square plus a plus b, x plus ab. So now you have to identify your x, a and b, and then these values should be put into this identity and you will get your answer. X square plus 7x plus 12. So this is a plus b. To factorize x square plus 7x plus 12, we look for two factors a and b of 12 whose sum is 7 and ab is equal to multiply. So we need such numbers. When we multiply it, so we will get 12, and when we add it, so we get what? 7. So 4 multiplied by 3 is 12 and 4 plus 3 is 7. So our term will be x square plus 3 plus 4, x plus 3 into 4. So our terms having x plus 3 and x plus 4. Now we have exercise 7.2. So are you excited? Let's get started. So x square minus 6xy minus 2x plus 2. So this one and this one. X minus 6y and x minus 2. Next question we have x square plus xy plus xz plus yz. So let's get start making group of it. Xx, so we have to take common x and plus y. Next we have z common out and x plus y. So x plus z and x plus y we have. Next we have factorize the following expressions using suitable identities. So this is identity of a square plus b square plus a square plus 2ab plus b square. So x plus 3 whole square. Next we have 4x minus 2x square plus 2ab. So factorize the following. Next we have 4x minus 5 whole square. Okay. Factorize the following expression using suitable identities. This is the identity of 4x, which means 4x minus 25y plus and 4x minus 25y. Next we have 70. Next we have this one, 81a square minus 16b square, 9a square minus 4b square plus, and next we have 9a square minus 4b square. So a plus b ka a square minus b square, which is a plus b, b plus c. Next we have factorize x square plus 8x plus 15. In this case now you have to find two numbers like that. When you multiply it, so you will get 15, and when you add it, so you will get 8. So for this you can take 5 3s are 15 and 5 plus 3 is 8. So for this question you can take x square plus 5x plus 3x plus 15. Now make two groups of it and conclude your answer. In this you can take x plus 5 and x out. Then in this you can take 3 outside and x plus 5. So you will have x plus 5 and x plus 3. Okay. Next we have x square minus 12x plus 32. So in that case what you have to do, you have to find a number. When you multiply it, so you get 32, and when you add it, so you will get 12. 8 plus, okay. So in this we can x square minus 8 fours are, so minus 8x minus 4x plus 32. Now you have to make group of it. So x minus 8, x is outside, x minus 8, 4 is outside. So you will have x minus 4 and x minus 8. So in that way you can solve all rest of the question in the same manner. Now division of algebraic expressions. So you are familiar with addition, subtraction, multiplication of algebraic expression. In this section you shall learn division of algebraic expressions. We shall be concentrating on division of polynomials. Recall that a polynomial is an algebraic expression in which the variables involved have only whole numbers powers. So 5x square minus 2x plus 1 is a polynomial in one variable x. X square plus xy minus 4x minus 3y is a polynomial in two variables x and y. Monomial, binomial and trinomials are also polynomials. Degree of polynomial in one variable. For a polynomial in one variable, the highest power of variable is called the degree of polynomial. For example, you have an algebraic expression and that have too many x, but the 3 is the highest power of the x. For example, in this question, 5x square minus 2x plus 1. So we have x in this and this, but the 5x square has the highest value. It has two values. It means this is the degree of polynomial in one variable. Now degree of polynomial in two variables. So what we have to do, first we have to check out which one have a bigger values. So here we conclude that x and y having equal values. So it means the value of this is 4. The 2 of x and 2 of y, 2 plus 2 is, your answer is 4 for the degree of polynomial in two variable. Next we have a constant is known as a polynomial of degree 0, as it can be written as a coefficient of this sign. You have to remember while you saying this 4x to the power 0, which means there is no value of any variable. Now division of polynomial by a monomial. So in this, 28 divided by 4 is 7. The same way you are dividing a normal calculative division with the numbers. So the same way you have to repeat here for the algebraic expression. Just you need a little bit extra concentration over here, because when we have to divide 24x to the power 4 y to the power 3 by 4x square y, it means 4 ones are 4 and 24, 4 6 are 24. So we will get here 6. Okay. Now x is 2 and x is 4. So 2 and minus 4. Because while we doing division means repeated subtraction. So it means that if we divide, in multiplication what we do, we just add the values of variables. In division we have to subtract the values of division with the divisor. So we have our dividend and this is our divisor. So we have to cancel out the power of x, the values of x with values of x of dividend with the divisor. So x2, x4. So you have 4 minus 2, then y1, y3. So 3 minus 1. So 6 x to the power 2 and y to the power 2. Here is your answer. I hope so, student, this is clear to you. Okay. Next we have divide 20x to the power 5 by 2x x to the power 7. So 2 ones are 2, 2 tens are 20. Here is your answer. Now 5 minus 7, because 7 is below, so minus. So 5 minus x is 10x raised to the power minus 2. Note that 10x minus 2 is not a monomial, because monomial power is having only positive. Now division of a polynomial by a monomial. This is your polynomial and you have to divide it with the monomial, which means this each and every polynomial having a denominator which is your monomial. 6x to the power 5 by 3, 3xy, 12x cube y to the power 4, 3xy plus 3x to the power 2 y to the power divided by 3xy. 2, 4, 1. X, 5 minus 1, 4. 3 minus 1, 2. 3 minus 1, 2. 4 minus 1, 3. 2 minus 1, 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So this is your final answer. So you have to solve it in this way. Now we have exercise 7.3. 42x cube y cube divided by 7xy. So 42x cube y cube divided by 7xy, which means 7 ones are 7, 7 6 are 42, 3 minus 1, 6 x to the power 2, 3 minus 1, y to the power 2. Divide x to the power 3, y minus x to the power y by x. So in that way, what we have to do? X cube y divided by x minus x y cube divided by x. Cancel x3 minus x1, x2, y. X is cancelled out with x, so y cube. This is your final answer. I already put my so much time by solving examples. So I hope so you understood these examples over there, and this is your exercise and each question is explained by me. So now what you have to do, you repeat the same manner to solve rest of the question, and you have any doubt. So what you have to do, you have to go through the examples one more time and then come back to exercises. Okay. Now division of a polynomial by a binomial, long division method. In long division method, little bit some confusing part is here, but if you put your attention over here, then you are able to solve your questions. So let's move forward to your question. This is your question: 2x square minus 7x minus 15 by x minus 7. So what you have to do, this is your divisor and this is your dividend. When you have your divisor, you have to multiply a particular number with your divisor, so you will get your first number of the dividend. For example, I have x, but I need 2x square. It means if I multiply x with 2x, so I will get 2x square. So simply what I do, x minus 5 multiply with 2x. So my answer will be 2x multiplied by 5 is minus 10x, and 2 multiplied by x is 2x square. So I got my number. I need 2x square. I have 2x square. Now in a normal division method, when we have numbers, you have to subtract this answer from your dividend. 2x square minus 7x minus 2x square minus 10x. 2x square and 2x square are cancel out. 7x and plus. One more thing, when you are putting your new term here, so you have to take the opposite sign of it. Here we have minus, so we take plus. Here we have plus, so we take minus. Now 2x square and 2x square are cancel out with each other. Plus minus is minus. So what we have to do? We have to minus 10x minus 7x is 3x. Now the next term 15x. Now what I need? I need 3x. So x minus 5. Now I have to multiply my number with 3. 3 5s are 15 and 3 multiplied by x is 3x minus. Now I'm writing my term over here, and I already know that both the terms are cancelled by each other, and this is my answer. Remainder is 0. So the question will be, first I take 2x to multiply with it, then I take 3 to multiply with it. So 2x plus 3 is my final answer. So I hope student this is clear to you. You just have to repeat the same thing over the questions here. So now we will start our exercise 7.4. X square plus 11x plus 28 by x plus 4. X square plus 11x plus 28 divided by x plus 4. Now what you have to do? You need x square. So x plus 4 multiply with x, you will get x4. So x square and x multiplied by 4 is 4x. Now you have to write here x plus minus cancel out. 11x minus x is 7x, sorry. 7x plus 28. Now you need 7x, so now you have to multiply it with 7. So when you multiply it with 7, so 7x plus 28, both the terms are cancel out with each other, and you will get 0. So your answer is x plus 7. Okay. Now next we take this question. First we take 2x. So 2x square and minus 6 here. If I take 2x square and here we have 6x plus minus 14x square, here we have plus minus, so 14 here, 14x minus 6. In this case we have left a remainder. For each of the following, write the question and the remainder. So now you have 14x and 7 3s are 21. So you have this plus 21 minus 6. 20 minus 6 is 14. Here is your answer 15. So in this case you have your remainder 15 and your quotient is 2x plus 7. This is your final answer. I hope so, student, this is clear to you. Next, we have division of polynomials by using factorization. In this case, what we are going to do, we have to divide this term by taking factorization. So x square plus 6x plus 8 is x square plus 2x plus 4x plus 8. In this case, what we need a number when we multiply it, so we get 8, and when we add or subtract it, so we get 6. So 2 multiplied by 4 is 8 and 2 plus 4 is 6. So now we have to make pair of it, x square and 4x 8. In this we take common x outside, x plus 2, and in this we take 2 outside, x plus 2. These two outside term have a pair of it, 2x plus 2 and x plus 2. 4 multiplied by 2x, okay, 4 is here. So this is your final answer. Now divide 7x cube y minus 7xy cube by 2yx minus y. So in this case, first we what have to simplify it. So factorizing 7x cube y minus 7xy cube. So 7xy is common, x square minus y square. So x square minus y square is x plus y, x minus y first. This is our term. Next we have 2y x minus y. So now in this, now 7xy, x plus y, x minus y divided by this. So 2y x minus, this is cancelled out with this, 7xy x plus y, y is cancelled out with this, 7 by 2 x plus y is your final answer. Now we have exercise 7.5. The first question is using factorization of polynomials divide. So we have x square plus 4x plus minus 21 by x plus 7. Okay, x square we need plus na, so plus 7x minus 3x minus 21. Now make pair of it. Always keep in your mind, students, that the number which we have to divide na, and at the moment you need a factor of it. That's it. Because what we have to do, we have to cancel out. So in this case, we have x outside, x plus 7. In this case, what we do, x is 3 is outside, x minus 7. So if you focus on it, what I get at the end of the moment x plus 7. So now I have two terms, x plus यहाँ पे minus and यहाँ पे plus आएगा. So now we have x plus 7 which is common, and here we have x minus 3. Now what I have to do, I have to divide it with x plus 7. So x plus 7 is cancelled out with x plus 7, and at rest of the moment I get x minus 3. This is my final answer. Okay, one more question I have to solve for you. After that, you have to solve each and every question. Now this term is very easy. You need a number, plus and minus it, you will get 12, and when you multiply it, you will get 4. So 6 multiplied by 2, it's not possible. 9x, 4, 12x. In this case, now you have to apply your identity, which is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So your a is 9x, your b is 2y. So now I have to apply this one. So I'll get 3x plus 2y whole square. Because if I put these values into my identity, 3x square plus 3x 2y plus 2y square. So I get 9x square plus 12xy plus 4y square. This is my final answer. So I put it the values into the identity. This is my identity, which means 3x plus 2y. So this is sign, which means it multiply itself by 2 times. 3x plus 2y, 3x plus 2y divided by 3x plus 2y. 3x plus 2y is cancelled out with 3x plus 2y. At of the moment, you will get your answer, which is 3x plus 2y. So students, you have to solve rest of the question the same manner I am doing here. And if you have any doubt, so first of all, try to solve your examples, then come back to your exercise. Otherwise, you are not able to solve this questions. Okay, now we have some things which we have to remember. We read in all this concept in whole outer chapter. If an algebraic expression is written as the product of numbers and or algebraic expressions, then each of these numbers or expressions is called factor of the algebraic expression. The greatest common factor GCF of two or more monomials is the common factor having the greatest coefficient and the highest power of the variables if the given expression is complete. So in the previous chapter, you have identities, you know about the factorization. In this chapter, what you have to do, this is the whole concept we are going learned in this chapter. So you have any doubt, you forget about any concept, what you have to do, just repeat these concepts. That is more than enough for you. Otherwise, if you are still confused how to solve your questions, this is advice from my side. Just go through your whole concept, cover it, and then solve your examples, then try some more questions related to that, then move forward to your exercises. So students, for today that's it. Now I'll meet you in your next class with a new chapter. Till that, bye bye, have a good day.